A few years ago, a friend phoned me and said he wanted to have a whiskey. He wanted to have a chat. Why was this significant? I was just about to walk out of my marriage, my second marriage. And what he said to me when we got together changed my life and turned it around. But before we get into that, I want to frame friendship in the context of authenticity. Authenticity is often mistaken as being real. What does real mean? Let's look at authenticity in the four components that are commonly accepted that it is. And the first one is self-awareness. Self-awareness is when a person understands who they are. They understand that they're fallible. They know their strengths and weaknesses, or they have a perception of their strengths and weaknesses. The second aspect is relational transparency. If you as a person wants to be authentic, or a friend, you want to be an authentic friend, if you can't relate on a personal level or an empathetic level, then you need to work on your relational transparency, opening up for feedback to other people. The third aspect is an internal moral perspective. If you want to give advice on a certain issue, you must be consistent with your internal beliefs and not be swayed by cultural beliefs or beliefs on the outside that will impact you. That's internal moral perspective. And fourthly, the last one is balanced processing. And in the context of a relational dispute, which my friend assisted me with, the balanced processing took into account my reasoning and my wife's reasoning. The circumstances that I portrayed and the circumstances that my wife portrayed. Now, in a scenario of a marriage dispute, trust me, you guys know and you ladies know, you get his version of the truth, her version of the truth, and then you get the truth. So, what did my friend say to me? We sat down and he said to me, Ted, you promised. Yeah, we all promise. I promised my first marriage as well. He said, you promised. You promised that you would get through this, that you would face any challenge, that you would love your wife, that you would face any scenario. You promised. And I said to him, nah, that's way too simple. Very simplistic. He said, you promised. And it hit me like a ton of bricks. I was focusing on every single excuse under the sun, why I couldn't do it, why this was not working out, why I should run away. You promised. When it's as simple as that, I then understood that if I held on to my promise, my word, I could then, without really knowing how to deal with these other issues, I knew I had something to hold on to. And that's a start. Authenticity, self-awareness, relational transparency, internal moral perspective, and balanced processing. We're never going to get all four right, but we need a balance. If there's a short on one, we need to work on it. So let's get our balance. If you want to be a friend, if you want to be a true friend, if you want to be a true man, if you want to be a true husband, authenticity. Be authentic. Don't just be real. Be authentic with those four components. Till next time.